Brazil held municipal elections in more than 5,500 municipalities. According to data published by the Superior Electoral Court, the Social Democratic Party and the Brazilian Democratic Movement were in the lead. Ignacio Lemos with more details.
A slim lead left the current neoliberal mayor, Ricardo Nunes, and the leader of the homeless movement, Guilherme Boulos, in the second round of the elections for the mayor of São Paulo. The first has the support of former President Jair Bolsonaro, while the second is backed by President Lula da Silva.
I am very confident in the decision of the people of São Paulo. I am very confident that the people of São Paulo will opt for change, and that change, which today was a majority at the polls, is represented in the second round by Marta and me. Today we have the largest progressive front in the history of the city of São Paulo, of those who have the conviction, the glint in their eye, that São Paulo deserves more.
The result left Pablo Markel out of the second round. Bolsonaro's second letter generated cracks in the extreme right with his candidacy to govern Brazil's largest city. During the campaign, he was hit with a chair in a television debate while attacking his opponents. Markel will have to explain to the Brazilian justice system the propagation of lies to harm the left candidate, Guilherme Boulos.
What happened in the debates was a cycle of violence, making politics a tool for entertainment that is disconnected from the proposals and the problems that we all suffer. So what we feel is missing in the debates are adults in the room, people debating how we solve the problems we have today in São Paulo. I feel a great regret in recognizing that social networks are placing influencers and people disconnected from the political problems as leaders.
São Paulo is considered a thermometer for politics in the rest of the country.
São Paulo is the economic center of the country, the largest city in the country. Everything revolves around São Paulo, so the impact of the choice of the city of São Paulo and the state of São Paulo is very great within the country. In South America and in the world, São Paulo is a city that is evaluated all over the world to know how Brazil is doing. Economically, I am talking about, not as a landscape, but as a beauty. Economically, the city of São Paulo is a reference.
The elections position the Democratic Socialist Party as the party with the largest number of mayoralties. The center-right organization, whose action oscillates between government and opposition, has greater negotiating weight and will be a contending ground for the 2026 presidential elections. Behind the 888 mayoralties won by the Democratic Socialist Party, the Brazilian Democratic Movement, party of the former de facto President Michel Temer, and Progressistas, both with similar ideological spectrum and fields of action to the Democratic Socialist Party, appear with expressive votes. Meanwhile, the Workers' Party achieved a slight improvement in the number of municipalities it will command, while the extreme right, with Bolsonaro at its head, reaffirms itself as a force with a strong support base. Next October 27th, 15 capitals will host the ballotage.